Hello. Hello, this is the My Artifact episode number 2338. आजची तारीख आहे 11 ऑगस्ट 2021. वाजले आता रात्रीचे 10 वाजले, ऑलमोस्ट पावणे 10. Well, it's just like I need a deadline. Okay, and deadline is really important for me. If I am working without a deadline, then it was really difficult to complete the project. Because of that, there is always be complication, and there is always be something like that you don't want to do it. Okay, and trust me, just like when you are thinking you are working for the YouTube and you are constantly uploading videos, then it is really much important to be convenient. Sorry, um, be like whatever you are doing and whatever you are trying to saying, you have to upload those videos constantly with specific time. Okay, like most of the YouTubers, they upload a video in a week. Okay, so basically it's really important. Because of that it gives you continuous flow for the audience that he is constantly uploading, and it's really great. So it's just like last time I upload the video, let me see, the last time I upload the video, it was like a 3 weeks ago or 2 weeks ago maybe. The miniature was 15 days, 6 hours, that means 2 weeks ago. Okay, and it's not really good. Okay, I know you are working for this uh, short film, that customer care. Why, like, why is customer care taking too much time? Because of that, it's not that difficult, trust me. Just like you make, like I know your capability. Like in a single day you edit the whole movie, like the Charlie Chaplin, in single day, almost like a 12 hours whole, like dialogues, dubbing, sound recording, and uh, the background music, SFX, everything. Okay, so I know it's really has to be good. Okay, and I do know that ki you are also make the nightmare is not that difficult, because it's just like a 2 minute video, it's not that much. But the suicide hack is also really complicated, and you are started editing. It took almost like a 3 or 4 day, but you already did this. Okay, it's really good. Okay, I know customer care is taking too much time because it doesn't plan for everything. Like I plan customer care, it's literally challenging for me. Because of that key, there is a thought in my idea is that key, when the person is calling to the customer care, and what is the challenges he facing during this calling. Okay, like how he been through, like he wants to talk to the real person, and how he went through the all the robotic sounds and everything. So this is my idea. Okay, then I just write down. The script is not that much because there is no dialogue. Okay, first of all is that just like there is a dialogues between the character and her sister. Okay, like the his father is went to the his sister house for some sort of reasons. Okay, and during this travel his father lost his phone. Okay, and basically is that his sister really needs his father's SIM card mobile number, which is really essential for bank transactions and everything. Okay, without it, it won't be work out anything. Okay, so as a character has a responsibility to call to the customer care um and giving back like a try to get a new SIM card with the same number. So he has that responsibility. So he talked to he also he won't let, and he cannot go to the office because of the lockdown, and office is already is everything is closed. So he has only one option, that he wants to talk to the he has to talk to the customer care. So while the customer care, so this is just a story. Okay, this is story, and then rest of this recording. Okay, And this is kind of like a things has to be done with the editing, like how do you do and what is the things, like you cannot write everything on the script. Like if you want to make the script, then you can make the script like a between two conversation about his sister and brother, okay. But then rest of the thing is you cannot do that because it's a recording, and you did not know what should I change in the editing. Basically you think, and it will be really difficult. Because of that, in the editing table you have to manage with the sound and audios and everything. And first of all, if you write it all those track all those scripts, it's really not so good way. Because while the recording is can record everything, okay. And while also I need to understand the time, okay, because of the time is also limitation. I don't want to make my film more than 10 minutes, okay. So okay, so basically is that key I put almost like a 5 days, 3 to 4 days for the pre-production, but it won't work out, okay. I started working when I was start shooting, okay. So when I start shoot myself, and then I realized that I have a problem that expression would not match with the would not match with the recording. So I fear, then I reshoot again. Then I match my expression with the recording, which is also really good. Then after that, I need to record the first segment. I already record those first segment, but which is not really good. There is so many problem in the exposures and zebras and everything, because this is the first time I'm kind of like using my DSLR as a video camera. Because of that, before that I was use that camera just for the photos. Trust me, this is the first time I use my DSLR camera, and this is the first time I do know about the aperture. I do know about the shutter speed and uh, ISO and everything. Trust me, just like before that, I know that thing, but I didn't really use it. Okay, but this is the first time I know, and that's why I make so many mistakes. Like while the recording, so many footage are underexposed. Also, I do know about the exposure triangle. Also, do know about the what is the name? His name is exposure graph, some sort of that. His name is histogram. Sorry, histogram. Okay. So in the histogram, you need to, because of that, you are rely on the LCD screen, and you can sense that it is properly exposed or not. You cannot rely on you cannot rely on the exposure that you can see on the LCD screen, because LCD screen is too bright, so it can shows everything. But when you put it on the Premiere or computer, then the file is bit really underexposed. It is happens to me, yes. So it's bit really challenging. So then I understand about the histogram, and where should I put those histogram, what is my settings to make sure that the footages have proper exposure. So it's really important to me, so I try to understand everything, okay. So then I make so many mistakes, then I fix those mistakes and this kind of thing. So that's why this all those things happen. Like I started working on 10th July, and then this is the time, this is almost like a 11th August, so almost like a 1 month 1 day, and you didn't really complete your film. Right now you are dubbing it, yeah, it's completed, but you cannot say it's completed till the complete, okay. Because there is always be something that you think like that, no, it has to be some sort of changes. And while you are going like the process, it's kind of like a, you are going from that speed, it's really slow. Trust me, just so much slow, just like you are constantly, you cannot properly yeah, you are so excusing yourself. Like you are thinking like that, this is the thing, this is the problem, this is the problem, this is the problem, this is the problem. Trust me, you are kind of like a excuse yourself for so much time. So that's why that project takes too much time, okay. Because I know your capability, and then this is the thing. Okay, tell me when it will be completed. I cannot say something like that, Okay, probably is that thing ki you don't really know about the deadline. Okay, and this is the most important part of thing. Okay, so if you are kind of like a doing just right, that it's not gonna work out. So let me tell you one thing is that ki when you are planning for the next edit is that ki I need to plan next edit is Aga Khan. Okay, so first of all it's just like that ki try to research about the Aga Khan. Okay, what is the your like what is your planning for everything, like first of all before the edit you need to see all those footages, all those things, and then also you do need to research about the Aga Khan and what is the things that people already been there, and what is the things they feel during the travel and everything. Okay, so you need to understand that, and also write some of the scripts, okay, according to you. Okay, then we are start editing. Try to make sure the research and scripting has to be done in single day. Okay, it doesn't has to be too much because of that key. It's also depend on you, but do not do that much. Like it takes almost like a 2 day for scripting and everything. Don't do that. Okay, write the script and the whole thing in a single day, so which will be really good for you. Then after that you are start editing. Okay, but while editing you have that voiceover, so you have that bass bone. Okay, so in that voiceover you can put that music into outside and you can done really well, because I did last time I work on that Skillshare project, and the sound is really good and you really use the sound is really great. So use that sound. Okay, and try to match with the visuals. Okay, also with the editing, and then okay, so it's been really great to you. Then after that hit the upload. So this is the plan of thing, because there is no shooting, there is no production. You just like pre-production and production, because you already did production. Sorry, or sorry, in this project only pre-production and post-production, there is no production because you already shoot everything. Okay, so you have to match that. And if I make that video in really less amount of time, then it will be really good. Then you have to plan for the next trip. What is the planning you are thinking, like that, like when you are trying to go to, like in my like I need to make the announcement, because of that key that announcement gives me deadline. Okay, and that deadline is really helpful for me for approaching my targets and everything. Okay, so do not worry about the what equipment you have and what is the things you have. Just like go and shoot with your cameras, and that's it. Just buy lens. The 50 ml lens is really good, 1.8, which is really great, because like you have a kit lens which has 3.4 and you will get 1.8. So trust me, just like when you get that wide aperture, then you can work with day and night, and it's really good. So do shoot photos, videos and everything at night too. So 50 ml lens is really, and also I checked the local store which is easily available at um, 9,000 rupees. So I will buy in the online, which is bit more costly. It takes almost like a 12,000. So yes, and it's a prime lens, so less moving part, quick focus. There is one problem is that there is no image stabilization. Okay, so that's a problem, but it was not gonna problem unless you are using it properly. Okay, and yeah, but first of all let's just complete this project, and then but it's just like if I am not doing any project, What I do is just like I took the classes, like tomorrow's filmmaker classes, Skillshare classes, and trust me, those are the things are like wow, like you can learn so many things. Trust me, just like so many. Okay. Basically, that Skillshare is literally productive because it has a limited period of time. Then you can get so much content, so much information. Instead of tomorrow's filmmaker, it's literally lengthy process. Okay, but it just like I paid so much money for that, and also so much money means I paid almost like a 7,000 rupees. Yeah, 97 means almost like a 7,000 rupees. Seven. So it's really helpful. Yeah. Yes. Because some of the Skillshare program is really great, but some of the creators are bitterly boring. They don't really know how to pronounce, and some of the things are bitterly feels like lecture. Okay. Yeah. And also one thing is that after this internship, na, there is so many changes happening inside me. Like I can like a it just before I was just thinking I know everything, but it just no, it's just like right now I am taking those classes, taking those things, understanding everything, cinema scopes, everything, color grading, editing, so much. Okay, so it just like there is always be feel something like that there is always have to learn, and always I feel something like that. It's really good. And I am constantly thinking about my travel trips and what I think and what I do and what should happen. Can you possibly thinking it would be possible that you have a team then you can go travel 100 cities? Is this possible? Like first thing is that ki, there is nothing impossible. Okay, and this is not a thing like that ki you cannot get. Okay, and basically is that ki yeah, it is possible. Trust me. Just like if I make my video even good, if it's just like something like that ki my product is not going on time, like I am putting my content uh in almost like after a month and then almost like a week and then month. So maybe it takes some time, but I was constantly doing it. Okay, also I seen that ki in my content have quality. Okay, it's just not just like a bunch of people talking heads. No, it just like it felt something. It's really feels really good. Okay, so yeah, but the progress is not that quickly what gonna happen. But if I just do something um, like what I'm trying to say is that uh, what is the word for trying to telling that I am traveling, creating buzz, like I am traveling 100 cities, then it will create some buzz, like as most of the people who want to invest money, then he knows that he is the person, he is traveling almost like 100 cities. Okay, and it takes almost like a 2 or 3 year. So basically he knows that he was constantly doing that. Okay, and maybe he will approach me as a team or spending some money on a project, and it will be really good. But as also is that this journey is also but really different because you cannot know what will happen, and also the journey is quite really bigger. And also is that during the journey I will understand everything about the film cameras and everything, because I am still not sure that I am really good at that. Okay, so I have to make sure that I am really good in that field, that I can lead those team and understand those teams. And yeah, somehow it will be definitely happen because I am kind of like really sure that my team will build up and then I will travel almost like 100 cities of India. So I do know that. And right now I am when I was a beginning, like beginning means like after I quitting my internship program, I was so much thinking about my internship career and everything, and I just feel like I was doing something really huge mistake or not. But after almost like 10 days, 10 to 15 days, it doesn't feel something like that. Yeah, right now I am completely detached with the everyone. Yeah, little bit of feels some sort of attachment, like right now they are going to the Tokyo, Japan, and maybe just like Buran will be there, maybe Rajat will be there. Okay, and I wanted from the beginning is that ki I wanted to part of really close to the rising passion, like whatever the things happened, I was the first preference, so I was constantly doing work according to that. Also I went to the Jaipur too, but my performance is not gonna well because lack of knowledge and everything. Yeah, and I just like it was just like first of all I did everything before in the editing table, sorted all those things, but when I was kind of like doing practical work with those people, then I found out ki yeah, it's not gonna work out. So what is happened today? So basically is that today is my sister's birthday. Okay. So because of that, I didn't really start working from this morning. And as also there is another reason is that ki my exhaust system is really dependent on that. Like if I didn't really exhaust everything in the morning, then whole day is bit really uncomfortable to me. Okay, and because of that I am doing kind of like a creative work. Okay, it needs some sort of attentions and everything. Like after I eat I cannot edit. Okay, because you cannot say something like that. Trust me, just like when you are thinking that ki after you lunch or after you dinner you cannot do anything, then trust me you cannot do anything. Okay, like this is the mentality we are doing right now. Like we are trying to, like our brain has to be work in any condition. Like like if you are kind of like a really under pressure now, so you can do your work. Trust me, because of that your brain doesn't have any some sort of limit. He can work any condition at all. You need to train that particular. Okay, so you don't say something like that ki after I did something then it's not gonna. Okay, so today I wake up almost like a 7 a.m, and then I wake up, then there is a birthday, bunch of people came, and then yeah, and actually I didn't really work at all. Okay, I just started working almost like a half an hour ago. And then what do you do rest of the day? Actually I took the classes. Tomorrow's filmmaker, I took classes. I do know about the boom mic, how to make some of the things made from your home product for the filmmaking purpose equipments. Okay, and it's been really good. It's been really good. As also I learn about the why as a filmmaker requires 50 lens. Okay, like whoever the person you are the photographer or you are the videographer or you are, I don't know, whoever you are, you have a DSLR, you have to be 50 lens, because this is the really productive. Okay, and this is the really great investment. Do not buy something really big telephoto lens. Do not buy sorry, do not buy everything something like a looks good. Okay, just buy the 50 lens and you're good to go. And then invest money on lens according to your convenience, according to your requirements and everything. Okay, but 50 lens is has to be good. Then I start dubbing. Okay. Okay, so dubbing is bit really challenging. Okay, why? Because of that, ki, in the whole filmmaking process, is everything is really good. Yeah, I never been something like that, but there is some process that I really don't wanna do. Trust me, just this is the kind of thing I don't wanna do. I really hate. And what is that? Dubbing. What? Yeah, basically is that ki what is happened? Ki while the two people is talking, I need to record the exact audio happened on the set. So basically, my thinking is that ki whatever the dialogues has to be happen, I need to record with the lav mic, record with the boom mic, record with the everything. Okay, so I can get so much clear voice. Then I play, and also I shot all those audio with the waveform, so that I can work with that. Wave is kind of like a bit really raw, that you can say. Okay, so basically when you have that track, then you can filter and you can get really good quality of sound. Okay, there is also bit really challenging, like when you are applying filters, when you are changing some of the frequency level, it will be change some of the audio of the track. But I like that. Why? Precisely something like that. I cannot say like you are, if you need to use some of the filters and some of the settings and auditions, everything. This is the part of the post production. First of all, is that as a audio you need to buy proper equipment. It's just like when two people is talking, they are standing, they are just like sitting, and at that time, and it's kind of like a really mid shot and tight shot, and you cannot put lav mic because lav mic can easily visible on tight shots, so you need to boom. Okay, first thing, if that person is kind of like a walking or something like that, and when he was traveling, then put lav mic, which is really good. Okay, why is that? Because of it can uh, it can capture exact audio that visual is talking, like synchronization has to be happening exactly. Okay, what is the problem with the dubbing is that ki, as a audience, as a people, most of the people can easily say this is the dubbing audio. Trust me, yes, this is the dubbing audio. and and this is it. And when you are just like feel something like that, you are constantly dropping the quality of the visuals, constantly dropping of your movie and everything. Okay, so I never wanted to be dub. Trust me, just like when you are putting the dub, then you need to add some of the follies and room tone and everything, and then need to blend with the environment. Your sound has to be blend with the environment, but still there is always be bug and everything, so you need to find some of the so make sure that while recording na, audio has to be good. That's it. So basically is that most of the people do understand that a video and everything, but audio is also really important too. Yeah. So today I complete my audio part. Okay, I need to dub, I need to understand what is the things, because right now I don't have a choice. If I, it's just like what is, I just make one mistake. If I make start recording my phone and record my audio track on the phone, so which is really good, and I just don't need to be, and then synchronization it has to be happen. Because of that you can synchronize the track, it's good, but you cannot synchronize. It's really difficult to synchronize your audio with the visuals. Okay, it's kind of like a bit really good with the most trust. Wait, why do you are hating this thing? Because of that you are just started this thing. Okay, so that's why you are a hate, because most of the people do dubbing so good, and you cannot understand this is the dubbing or not. Most of the people do dubbing, and you just you blend it. Okay, it's really great. Okay, and you don't, because it's happen on the thing, like when you are shooting na, so it's really difficult to set the audios and everything. You cannot say dubbing is also part of the film. Okay, and all right, this is it. This is the my artifact episode number 2338. Right now we are at Wada, Maharashtra. Thank you.